Hello, so this is our stay at home early years pond dipping session. So we're going to start with a little poem called The Tadpole. Underneath the water weeds, small and black, I wriggle, and life is most surprising. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle. There's every now and then a most exciting change in me. I wonder, wiggle, waggle, what I shall turn out to be. And that's by Elizabeth Gould. So that's a story about a tadpole. And what do tadpoles turn out to be? Because they don't start as tadpoles, do they? They start as frog spawn. And the little bit black dot inside the frog spawn will become our tadpole. Then they become our tadpole, and as they grow, their tail disappears and they grow legs, and eventually they turn into frogs. So here's a little song about some frogs. So here's my frogs, and as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3. You could have more, but I've only got 3. And the song goes: 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled frog log, eating the most delicious grubs, yum yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 small speckled frogs. 2 little speckled frogs sat on the speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs, yum yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was only 1 small speckled frog. 1 little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs, yum yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were no small speckled frogs. And these little frogs you can make yourself from our template. I've obviously coloured them in, cut them out, and then just a little bit of cardboard from a cereal box, made a little V shape, stuck it to the back of my frog so he will then stand up. And as I say, I've got my 3 frogs, but you could always make more. So that's an activity for today, is making our frog. And you can also, if you like, just colour in the frog cycle. Another activity is our water boatman. So this is the template. You need to fold it in half and then cut along the lines. I've already cut mine out and coloured them in. So here we go, my water boatman, you can see he's coloured in and cut out. And then he's got, obviously, this is an insect, 6 legs, 3 on each side, and I've only coloured in one side, I've cheated a bit. You need to fold his feet out in opposite directions, and then hopefully he should stand up. But, and I'm not sure if this will work, but this is my bowl of water. Frog skaters skate along the top of the pond because of the surface tension of the water. Their feet don't actually pierce that surface tension, so they can scoot along the top. And hopefully, if we're lucky, my pond skater will actually stay on the top of the water, at least for a little while, until the water soaks into the paper. So if you're lucky, he may be able to actually skate on the water, so give it a try and see if you can get your pond skater to actually skate on the water. So that's our other activity today, and I'm now going to add to this video the video from pond dipping that I did back in April, so you can actually see some of the creatures that live in the pond. So please have a look at those. Thank you. So this is a view of our pond from above. That's where we're going to be pond dipping in a moment. So Good morning and welcome to the Museum Pond. Today we're pond dipping, so I have my tray, which first thing I need to do is fill that with some water. So very carefully trying not to put too much greenery in there, and I'll put that there ready for in a moment. Next I need my net, so just going to gently backwards and forwards a couple of times, lift it out slowly, removing some of the excess vegetation, and then very gently turning it upside down over my tray, giving it a shake to see what we have in there. Place that down out of the way. So let's have a closer look. So moving along here, you can see a leech just moving along the edge there. Next to him is a phantom midge larva. We've got quite a few of them in the water here. Hello, so I've brought some of the creatures that we found at the pond up to the education room, and we're going to try looking at them with the microscope. So here we have a mayfly nymph, and you can see the gills on the body as she moves her legs and her long tails. And then she's again along with phantom midge larva and Daphnia. Daphnia is one of the water fleas. Packet of crisps, everything else lives in the pond, and here she is moving around at half speed, and they're at full speed. So here we have a phantom midge larva. You can see his air tanks front and back that allow him to move up and down in the water like a submarine, and also his intestinal tract, so the thin line in the middle of him is actually his dinner. That's a whirligig beetle going quickly through the picture there. And here he is going slightly slower, that's half speed, but you can see he's moving really fast. Coming to view now is a little boatman, and if we slow that right down you can actually see why he's called a boatman. He looks like he's rowing there. At the top there's a water shrimp, freshwater shrimp. Here's our bloodworm, or he's actually a non-biting midge larva, and you can see the way he moves. And then here we have the pupa, so this is the next stage of the non-biting midge larva before he comes out of the pond, so he'll soon be emerging from the pond. So top left we've got a cyclops, who's another one of the water fleas. Here's a hoglouse, who's very much like a woodlouse, but obviously lives all his time in the water. And then there's our mayfly, but here we've got a freshwater shrimp and the leech moving along at the side there. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at some of the creatures in our pond. Obviously mid-April, quite early in the season for pond dipping, so if we came later in the season we'd probably find completely different things. It will probably change every time you come, but this is just a few of the things that can be found living in our pond, and we hope you've enjoyed having a look with us. So thank you for watching this video from Haslemere Museum, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye.